Good evening. Welcome to my secondary channel, the number one grinder. Real talk. This is the number one grinder right here. Mark Nash, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let me read this out. Just remember us as the righteous ones. We are still winners. That's the real. That's the real. That's the real. Yup. Yup. Yeah, this is the underrated boxing talk number 71. Yes, we're moving up, family. The underrated boxing talk number 71. I'm going to hit y'all with this intro. Yeah. Be back.
Sometimes people don't know how much hard work you put in. But when it comes time to battle, you must think about each and every day that you put that hard work in.
What happened? Why don't you play anymore?
Brian Banks was 16 years old when he was accused of a crime he did not commit.
Hey, sorry about that, family. Sorry about that. Um, Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Let me get this thing straightened out. All right. Let's get Brother McClain. Sorry about that, brother.
It's all good. Give me a second. Let me close my door.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. We gonna get things cooking. We gonna get things cooking right here. Yeah, we gonna get things cooking right here. Yeah. So what's going on, brother?
Trying to fix my lighting right now so you can see me a little better.
Oh, he trying to shine on us, y'all. He going Hollywood on us, man. He act like he don't know nobody no more.
All right, there we go.
Yeah. I might as well turn my thing on too. Now, oh, shine. Yeah, I got a little,
Yeah. We gonna get this done the right way.
Yeah, we gonna get that done the right way. Sorry for the inconvenience again, brother. I am so sorry. You know, I be on
So,
point on that.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Right.
We got it. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Now, Box Fan and Mark Nash, if you want to get on, I don't have no problem. But you gotta hit me up. I put my email. That's the only way I'm gonna get you in. Do email. I'm not putting the links out there. But anyway, welcome to the Underrated Boxing Talk number 71, bro. Number 71. Now, let's get into this and everything. Do you want to touch on Jamal Charlo, or we should pass that and get to the fight?
I heard something going on about what was going on with Jamal again? Refresh my memory. What was going on with
I
him?
think Jamal Charlo was talking some junk about the LDBC.
Oh, that they were gonna feel some type of way, because he was doing an interview with Ellie Setback.
Right.
Yeah. I heard about it. I heard 78. Shout out to 78. I heard him speaking about it. About hey, listen, just for him shouting out the LDBC, if I was them, I wouldn't feel bad. At least he knows that. Listen, at least he knows that they exist. Because at the end of the day, whether you like them or not, they do exist, and they are here to stay, and they are not going anywhere. So, it is what it is. I don't feel no kind of way. I don't feel no kind of way about it. And everybody knows what type of cat Jamal is. Everybody knows what type of cat Jamel is. Everybody knows what type of brothers that the Charlos are. They're gonna say what they feel. They're gonna do what they want. Rather, if you agree to or disagree with it, it is what it is. But and even Ellie Setback was just like, no, man, like it's all love. It's all love for everybody, and that's exactly what it is. It's all love.
Yeah, exactly. So we got that out the way. Let's talk about the Lubin fight for tomorrow. Let's talk about that.
Jesus Christ! You know what? I looked at the weigh-in today, right? And it's crazy because when I look at it, you know, Sebastian reminds me of like a basketball player. This looks like a basketball player versus a UFC fighter. Because Lubin got kind of that UFC look too. He looked like he would have been good if he was from the UFC. But it's crazy. I made a joke yesterday. I said it looks like the parent versus the teacher. When you look at Sebastian, he looks like a gym teacher. Like, you know, he looks like like he should be somebody's gym teacher. But some people gonna feel some kind of way about what I'm gonna say, but I don't care because it's me. I think this is gonna be one of the most interesting fights for 2022. Maybe probably one of the most interesting fights, period. Because everybody, you know how some fights you look at them and you can call the predictions and you can say, well, I know who's gonna. And this one, the guy that you think is going to win might not necessarily be the guy that's going to take it.
Yeah.
So it's something different. I'm anxious to see how um Lubin touches the body. And he's gonna have to go up to touch the body. But the crazy thing about it is that Fedora he has to punch down. He's gonna have to get down to do it. Now the thing is, when he gets down to do that, that's when Lubin's gonna have to take advantage, and he's gonna have to counter him with something. But when he do, it's gonna have to be something that's gonna have to knock Sebastian off his feet. And the first chance that he gets, to rattle Sebastian, don't give him a break. You're gonna have to stay on top of him. Do not let him breathe. Because one thing this kid got, he has boxing skills, Sebastian. People may not be a big fan of him, but the boy can box. They both can box, and they both can power.
Right. And at the same time, too, Sebastian, you cannot smother your punches either. You gotta keep the jab out, because you smother your punch. That's when Lubin comes. But also, Lubin, what he has to do when he gets inside, I'm glad you brought the point. When he gets inside, he got to make it happen right then and there. Because, like you said, Sebastian can box. He's not just a stiff like that. He could box. So Lubin, this is what I'm saying. So Lubin have to. And those could be impossible, but at times you got to get him different looks. Cut off the ring a little bit. Not that. Give him a little show here and there. Disguise it a little bit. You know, don't go all out, because Sebastian, he got a pretty good jab.
And the reach plays a part. The height plays a part. I'm just curious to see. I haven't seen a fight like this in years. Usually we see fights and we can call the predictions. On this is going to be one of the most interesting fights of 2022. And I think when it gets to December and we start naming what were the top fights for 2022, believe me, both of these guys' names are not going to just be on the list because of their names. I think they're going to put on an outstanding performance. And the most interesting thing about this, whoever wins this, if I'm not wrong, please correct me, Grinda, if I am, should move on to face Jamel Charlo.
Yeah.
If Jamel gets past Brian Castano.
Right.
So it makes it interesting.
Yeah, and that's the fight I wanted to talk about next too, Castano.
Okay.
And that too. But that fight, what we just talk about here, I think that a lot of people is counting out Lubin. They don't think he can get it done.
I don't think that they think that he can't get it done. They just know he's facing a big task. You know, Lubin has been in there with a couple of hitters or bangers or whatever you want to call them, but this right here is different. This is different. Lubin knows what he has to do. Like he says, I have power. Sebastian says, I'll have power. But the thing is, right, it's not even about who really has power. It's really about who can deal with which fighter can deal with the first power that they feel. When you first, how will Sebastian react when he gets hit by Lubin? How will Lubin react when he gets hit by Sebastian? Because Sebastian's coming with, like I say, he's a tall guy. And he's coming with that reach. He's coming in with that reach. But the thing is, when you talk like that and you have to bend down to fight a shorter guy, sometimes it could be a big problem. And not all the time, because a guy is tall, he's going to beat the little man. For you to be a big guy to beat a little man, you just got to be just as good as that little man. Vice versa, that little man have to be just as good as that big man to prove a point that your height and your reach is not going to mean anything to me, man. I'm coming in here for blood. I'm coming in here to try to get second chance at a world title shot. So they know what they both got to do. But I'm telling you, if you're not watching this fight tomorrow, then you're whack. And I'm talking to everybody. If you think that this fight is boring and you're not interested, then you're whack. And y'all need to stop calling yourself boxing fans. If you
Let
don't
me ask
watch this
you.
show,
Yeah, is this pay-per-view?
no, it's not.
Wow.
It's not. And what kills me, I'm not mad that it's not. I'm kind of glad that it's not pay-per-view because I'm not planning on ordering another pay-per-view until Earl Spencer Ugas. So that kind of helped me because the Earl Spencer Ugas fight, I believe, is next Saturday. So I wouldn't have tried to order a pay-per-view tomorrow and next week. That would have put a dent in somebody's pocket. So it's gonna be great, man. It's not. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna video chat you, and then you can see it, like I
Gotcha.
always do for you. See,
All right,
that's
good
what real
luck. Yeah,
people
I'm
do.
gonna be home. Yeah, I'm gonna be home anyway. I'm gonna get my stuff.
That's what real brothers do for their
Mhm.
brothers. Because you don't know what somebody's situation is. Everybody doesn't have cable, and that's not to put anybody on blast. You don't know what somebody's going through. So, you help out your brother so your brother can see a fight, and that way it makes it better to talk about it. So, yeah, tomorrow, like Underrated said, I'm going to have my snacks. Y'all get y'all snacks. And we're going to see a great performance tomorrow. And we have Tony Harrison on that card, too. Let's keep in mind.
Right. Give my whole Tony Hampson. Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Stormy B, man, how you feel, brother? How you doing? Glad that you're
Yo,
here.
Stormy B, yo, I like Stormy, man. Me and Stormy got a rap, man. Stormy's a cool dude, man. I like him. Me and him always we either in Drew Titan, we always find a way to bump into each other, man. I be loving when I see everybody in the chat in these channels, man. It's a beautiful thing. Shout out to the LDBC, man. Shout out to all of y'all, man. It's love for everybody.
Yeah, man. On Stormy B, man, if you want to, check your email. If you want. The Jan Marie, what's going on? Oh, y'all be popping up and show love to a brother. If you want to get on,
Smash that like button. As you coming in, smash that like button, y'all.
yeah, smash the like button, and I'm gonna put my email in the chat. That is the only way people getting on. That's the only way. I'm not putting it in the chat. I've done that a few times and I got burned. I'm not doing it. So this is my email right here before we continue. All right. And let me know that you email me so I can send you the link. The Jan Marie, I want you to go support the brother too. Go support him too. He's a boxer and he knows his stuff too. Also go and support brother Stormy B, man. I want you to go support them. That is my email. Anyone that wants to join the panel. No, I don't have. I lost it. That's what I'm saying. I lost it, bro. I lost it. So you hit me up with that email right now, and I'll plug you in. Okay, I got you. I appreciate that. Show me love, Stormy B, man. And so Stormy B, man, got some surprise for me and everything. Y'all just gotta come and find out what it is. It's gonna be on his channel and stuff.
Yeah,
And also,
boy.
yeah, and also before we get to the Castano fight and Jamal fight, I'm gonna do a special boxing live. We're gonna talk about a boxing teams that's on Olympics, also on Goodwill, also on Golden Gloves. At first, it was on Olympics or Goodwill, but I'm gonna throw that in Golden Gloves.
I'm gonna have to do some homework.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna let you know. This gonna be like
Yeah, let
another
me know.
week.
So, you know what? Just so, because when you're talking about Olympics and Golden Gloves, people got to know what they're talking about. So you don't want somebody to be like, weren't they on the Golden Gloves? And now you're like, no, and they weren't on the Olympics neither. So I know a couple of the Olympic teams and Golden Gloves, but I'm still gonna do my homework and get prepared for that one. So you just DM me or call me when you're ready for that show.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know ahead of time anyway. And let me before I continue, I'm gonna let you know right now. I do not want to hear no 76 Olympics or 84. No, 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 no. I told him we're going back. I'm talking we're gonna go back. So do your homework. I don't want to hear about 76 Olympics or 84 because we already established that. Even 72, go back. Great fighters that fought in the U.S. and even also like again, also in the Goodwill games too. There were some pretty good teams came out of the Goodwill games throughout the years too. Because I'm gonna do my homework too. So I want you to go back, but I'm gonna let you know this is gonna be like I'm trying to do it like a week from today, and most likely it's gonna be in the nighttime. It's gonna be in the nighttime. It's not gonna be like in the daytime, stuff like that. So watch out for that and everything. So yeah, but welcome. This is the Underrated Boxing Talk number 71. Number 71. Now, I'm glad I will mention that often throughout this live, so don't worry about that and everything. Again, anybody that wants to get on, there goes my email right there. Talk boxing. Okay, that's the only way you're gonna get on through my email. All right, we're gonna wait till brother Clarence gets. Clarence, man, you making brothers kind of hungry, man. Can I have something? You know.
What happened? I'm not eating nothing.
Oh damn! Oh, I thought you eat.
I was fixing my thing up here. You see, I got my pictures and all that. I did my setup different today. I'm not facing the wall. So
Mm.
this is pretty much what I'm doing right here. So what I'm doing right here is let me open this up and just show basically what I'm doing.
Yeah, show me
So
what we do.
Yeah, this is basically what I was excuse me, I got it kind of tight in here.
Yeah.
As you can see, my like my little collection over here. So
Whoa. Okay.
yeah, I had to open it up and I was just trying to do something, thinking it'll work, but I'll sit here and do that. But what's up? Go ahead. Let's cook. What we on right now?
Let's get on the Castana fight and the Chala fight. Let's break that down.
Well, I have to go back and look at the first one.
Okay.
I've looked at the first one before. It was, let's just say, it was pretty good. A lot of people say he got outboxed in that. Some people say it shouldn't have been a draw. But we already know when fights are competitive like that and it ends up being a draw, it's nothing but a setup for part two.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Was
Yeah.
Wilder and Fury first fight a draw? When Wilder clearly knocked him on his back and had Fury staring up talking to Jesus. But they call that a draw. And what was it? Just a setup for a second fight, which that turned out to be a whole bunch of bull. But
Got family right here. Hey, Bruce, that's family. Right. Show them the mitts again. Show them the mitts again, man. Show them the mitts, man. There you go.
Listen, Bruce, I don't want no problems, brother. No problems.
No problem with me. You know that, Clarence, my brother. The Grinda. Cooking some boxing, man. I smell boxing coming out of this restaurant.
Yeah, you know when I seen you in that email, so I know you smell because I smell boxing too. That's why I got you on there. So let's cook. Been a while. We're gonna have some fun, but we're gonna break down some excellent O's, and I'm glad your brother's here. Now, before we continue, this is how I'm gonna do it from now on. This is from this live or any other lives I'm gonna do. The only way you're going to get on the panel, and I have the right to say this. If you want to get on the panel, I got to know you. You got to come through email. If I don't have your email, you're not getting on. So I advise y'all.
You mind if I have a smoke grinder?
Do you?
Legal card carrying marijuana patient for the state of Rhode Island. So I'm not putting you in any kind of trouble here, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. Next time you share, you don't hold back. That's better. Yeah, but you're welcome. But that's how we're going to do it. So from now on,
Stormy B man.
Stormy B man, thank you, Stormy B. So that's what I'm saying. Any lives that I do with this channel, and then when I go back to Underated Dogs channel, email. That's it. Don't ask me to come put it. I'm not doing it. Okay, now me and Clarence was talking about the fight tomorrow night fight. What do you got on?
Well, I'm going to go to bed early tonight because I'm getting up about 5:30 tomorrow morning. I'm going to watch that Triple G card, bro. The Morocco.
Oh, right. Let's jump into that. Matter of fact, let's jump into that.
Well, Triple G and Murata, bro, in Japan. I read the undercard, and I can't even pronounce the name, so I'm not going to lie and tell you that I know who these fighters are. But,
I don't know.
I mean, Triple G, Triple G, we haven't seen him fight in a couple of years. Murata, same with him. So there's, you know what I'm trying to say, Grinda and Clarence, there's a lot of parity in these fights just based on inactivity, age. They're 50-50 fights as far as I'm concerned. Once again, I love fights where anything can happen. We're not, it's not predetermined already. A lot of the fights we've seen, one fight is fighting, and then the B side is like But a lot of the fights tomorrow, the majority of them, man, anything can happen. This is boxing, and if these fights are on the up and up, which damn, I'm a fan of up and up boxing, and this is what I want to see. If it's all above board, I think a lot of these fights are 50-50. I think they can go either way. I love the Ryan Garcia and the To-Go fight, because this To-Go character, bro, he hasn't lost in 32 fights. The last time he lost, he was 15 years old, as a young aspiring pro. He hasn't fought the best of competition, but I watched a lot of his fights. They're available on YouTube. And Ryan Garcia, he better not be playing his freaking games with his, with his pink masks and his fucking fur coats and high heels, because this kid's coming up for action over here, bro. And anything can happen. This is boxing. I've seen it happen a million times before. I'm probably going to see it happen a million times in the future. And tomorrow, there's so many fights where anything can happen. There's just so much, so many questions, a lot of inactivity, and they're both all quality fighters fighting each other tomorrow. I like it. I'm like I said, bro, I'm going to be watching boxing from 5 a.m. I'm going to be toking and smoking. I'm going to be watching it. I think the afternoon is kind of open, but as soon as 6 o'clock rolls around, there are more fights coming. We got Erickson Lubin, and we got the Towering Inferno. Mm-hmm. So that's everybody wants to see that fight, man. And then who doesn't want to see the rest of the fights of the evening? My mind suddenly went a blank, but bro, I'm a boxing fan tomorrow all day.
Yeah, we have Top Rank, we have the Zone, we got PB, we got so much going on for tomorrow. Like Bruce said, we don't know where to start.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, and I was thinking about doing the aftermath of some of these fights, but I don't know. It depends how I feel.
Yeah, that would be late. That would be late too. Sometimes these fights don't go off till almost 8 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, that's.
I know. See, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I might give me like a little taste. Like Bruce got a little smoke. I might get a little taste, man. I might have to be up like. Yo, I made it.
Yeah.
Let me get my. Let me get my.
I'll reach out. I'll reach out to you. I'll reach out to you, Grind. I'll give you one of these buds I have. In
Yeah.
my medication jar over here. The jab
Yo,
jamboree, my bro.
Yo, what's
There you
up,
go,
the
Grind.
Jamboree?
Can you grab that? Can you grab that? Can you grab that a second?
Grab that mother. Let me roll that mother up too. That I roll up. I smoked that split. What's up, the
Akhicha, my brother.
What's
What's
going
good
on,
with y'all,
man?
man? How y'all fellas doing tonight?
Welcome back, man.
We were having a good
back,
time,
bro.
but it's going to be a better time now, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Had to come through, show my brother some love. You know what I mean, real
Yeah,
quick,
happy.
man. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm cook with y'all for a little bit, man. You know what I
I
mean.
appreciate that.
Got to do something in the morning, so.
Okay, but don't be a stranger no more, because we want you to be part of this.
Nah, they don't be giving me your notifications. I used to be
Nope.
coming through all the time. I don't know if it's because you don't be going live as much before. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because you get. I don't know if it's because you got too popular.
yeah,
You know,
yo, that boy,
you know,
he go live.
but
He
go
look,
ahead.
he go live even when he sleep. He go live. He live 24/7.
That's what I'm saying. But they don't. I
I
don't
be
know why
grinding,
they
man.
don't. Like I used to
No,
get
it's
his
YouTube.
notifications all the time.
Yeah. Don't
I mean,
worry.
that
Don't
happened
worry.
with 78 too.
Yeah,
I
don't
used to
worry.
hope like.
I got you. I got you. Don't. It's YouTube, because a lot of people have been telling me that they don't be getting my, even on my Underated Darkness channel, they said that I don't be getting my lives and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Will Strong.
Hey,
Will
let me
Strong.
tell you. Let me just share something with you. You know, speaking of lives, you know, I've been doing a Tuesday night fight with my brother George Jakovic, and we get like 200 views, 300. We're really happy, bro. The one we did last week, I just looked at it 5 minutes ago. It was 790 views. I'm like, whoa. So I mean, boxing is big in YouTube, bro. People, you know, especially nostalgic boxing. I guess they're digging that because we're showing fights from the 90s and the early 2000s and shit. And
It's funny you say that. It's funny you say
it blew
that,
my
Bruce.
mind how many views it got. I did a Ken Norton thing a couple of weeks ago. It got over 1,000 views. I mean, and shit, I'm listing. I'm lower on the scale than the Grinder. The Grinder thinks he's rebuilding his channel, bro. Yo, way above me. You got followers, bro. I'm just starting this shit out.
You right, but see, for me, I don't get the views. You get the views. I don't get the views.
You will, bro. You will.
No, I'm not complaining.
Nah. Because to me, it's all for fun. If I was getting 1 view or 2 views, I'd still do it. I love it. But people will catch on.
People are picky. People are picky about what they like to view. Right? I could put a certain video up, and let's just say it got 20 views. Right? But if I put a massive story up or something crazy, then I can look at it and I can have 100 views, 200 views, and I'm like, oh, so that's what y'all want. It's not hard to see what they want because you can tell by the views what
They
they're
like to see the
interested in.
Joker 2 in action. That's what they like to see. I
And
guarantee you're going to get 200 more views because of me sparking on my
I
legal
guarantee it. Yeah.
CBD or whatever you want to call it over here, bro.
But check it out though, y'all, right? Marie and Clarence, you already know. Me and Bruce interviewed a bantamweight champion on my channel.
Kelvin Seabrook, bro.
Kelvin
Featherweight
Seabrook.
champion. Great
Right.
boxer, man.
Great boxer. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all to guess how many views I got on that. Guess. Just y'all guess.
100.
Bruce, you don't have to. No. Down. Bruce, don't say nothing.
I didn't look right on.
Down. You can guess.
Okay.
You go, Jammer, you can guess too.
20 view, 20.
60.
Oh,
just
go up. 50. 50.
40.
But see, Grinder,
35.
people don't know who the
41.
boxer is. That's why.
41.
But nobody, the average person, they wouldn't know who Kelvin Seabrooks is. I'm sure they wouldn't, man. Jab, you ever heard of Kelvin Seabrook?
He sounds familiar, but no.
Well, he was a featherweight champion in the 90s, and he fought a lot of good boxers. I think he only had 3 defeats on his record, man. IBF champion.
What era in the
Well,
90s? Like early 90s. I'm trying to make sure if I was able to
I
comprehend
thought it was in the 80s.
what was going on.
I'll tell you right now, bro. We
yeah,
could, you know,
because then
we'll shed a
maybe
few.
I'll be like,
We'll
maybe
bring up his record.
He only defended like 3 times, but he was a world champion.
Well, you know what? His name doesn't ring a bell to me, but I guarantee you I've probably seen his face before, and then I can say yeah. Because sometimes I'll see the face but not know the name. But I'll guarantee you, if he's from the 80s or 90s era, there's a damn good chance I have seen him before. But like you said, it's sad that some people don't know. But let's just be honest. Let's just be real with ourselves. A lot of these
Grinda,
people don't know shit
let him in here.
about
There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, yeah, okay.
Now,
Champion.
Yeah.
when
Somebody posted
was he? When was he active?
I can't blow it up. Let me see. Yeah, okay.
He debuted in '81, and he retired in '95.
95.
So he boxed through the '80s, through the '90s. Let's see who he's fought here. Jesse Benavidez, Orlando Canzales. He fought Orlando Canzales twice. One was the fight of the year.
So it's adding up. I was a baby, so
Yeah.
that's
But
why.
my point was that.
You know what I mean? So it makes sense now why they.
Oh, and Grinda had him up here, man.
Pro debuted in '81. His generation is like Mike Tyson, Terry Norris.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
That because Terry Norris, I love me some Terry Norris.
Yeah.
So
that's why we.
I'm saying.
And Kelvin knows all those guys, bro. He's into youth boxing. He's trying to get youth off the street, youngsters, and training them, teaching them. You know, spending his money on equipment. And he's one of my heroes now. That's why as soon as the Grinda said that boxer, Kelvin Seabrooks, bro, I'll get some of my old Ring magazines out, and you'll see him. Ranked number 1. You know, a lineal freaking featherweight champion, and the Grinda had him up here. And that's the sad thing about, those flash lives. You can't really prepare for them because, you're at work here and all of a sudden you see Kelvin Seabrooks and it's like, I heard of that guy. Who's he? But hey, that's one of the beautiful parts about YouTube. We're getting exposed to things like this and, talking to these guys. Bro, I get to talk to these guys. I used to watch them on Tuesday Night Fights and Wide World of Sports. And man, I'm just lucky enough to get called by the Grinda. And
I just ran into him. He was a humble. It was great. I seen him on Facebook. I reached out to him. I said, I'm a big fan of yours. I would like for you to come on. What's up?
And those boxers appreciate that because nobody does that for them. I talked to a lot of boxers from back in the day, and man, their eyes light up when I mention fights to them. I saw you at the Providence Civic. You were there? Yeah, I was there. Who else fought? Vinny Pazienza. Oh, you were there. And and they love that shit, man. And that's one of the, we don't have it's better than films. When these guys are gone, we're only going to have films to look at. Now we can talk to them, and these guys, they're punch drunk and they slur. Nah. I was talking to James Toney, bro. I could understand him better than I can understand you guys, man. Ray Mercer too, and it's, bro. I'm telling you, man. And it's these guys tell me stories.
I just want to add on to what you said about when they're gone, we'll only be able to have the film. Me personally, I'm good with that. You know why? Because some dudes, I wish I could have seen the film. Like, I wanted to see Sugar Ray Robinson pro debut and all of that. Like, we only really get his fights from, like, late 20s and 30s. You know what I mean? Of his career. You know what I mean? Most of his early career is damaged. So, you know what I mean? I actually appreciate all the film that we could get on every boxer. You know what I mean?
Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the film too, but to actually talk to these guys and for them to tell you, because a lot of the commentators, they'll be one way and they won't tell what's going on.
Yeah. You're saying like that close that one-on-one. Nah, I know what you're saying. It's not, and like I said, I agree with you 100% on that. But I'm not mad at like the footage that we have of them because there's a lot of
I'm
great
grateful.
boxes.
We didn't have this when I was a kid,
that
bro.
I would have loved. You know what I mean, man?
Yeah, we didn't have any of this when I was growing up. I mean, shit, if you want to see this stuff, you had to go see somebody like Kurt Anderson who had the reel to reels and would set it up for you. But there was no it wasn't even VCRs till the freaking till the 80s. You know, before that there was no way. You wait till the Ring magazine comes out and you watch Wide World of Sports, NBC or CBS, and then we had the advert of Tuesday night and Friday night fights. But before that, it was now shit. You go on YouTube. I'm on there all day. I'll see I'll see Frank Bruno. Let me watch some Frank Bruno fights, and I'll go one after another, and damn, nothing that was even fathomable years ago, bro. You know, it's like a couple of tokes on the toker and in front of the fucking YouTube, going some classic fights. That's something that beyond gratuity to be able to do something like that, man.
Yeah, I was watching. I forgot to tell you, Clarence. I was watching on YouTube Jake LaMotta.
Oh, a killer!
I was like this. Let me tell you, I was sitting at this table. I was watching Jake LaMotta.
The Bronx Buzzsaw. The Bronx Buzzsaw.
Also, I was like this.
Clarence, you from the Bronx, right, Tim?
Yes, sir.
You from the Yeah.
Yo, you talk to the brother from Harlem.
I remember.
Yeah, we got 3 New York cats, and then we got a New England. How about that?
You know what's so crazy? The Red Sox and the Yankees is playing today. Ain't that crazy?
No. The Red Sox lost. The Yankees beat them in overtime today.
Oh,
bro.
we did? Good.
Yeah,
Good.
6-5.
I gotta text somebody. I gotta text somebody.
I went on Duke show.
I gotta text somebody.
Went on Duke show with the Grinda.
Hold on.
Hey, you know the one thing about the Yankee game?
I ain't gonna front. Clarence should have never told me that. Clarence should have never told me.
One thing about them Yankee games, you never want to be on the train going home after them Red Sox games, because I'm telling you, it got nasty.
When I went to college, I lived right behind Fenway Park. Opening day, we go in there, we bring the bong, the tray. It was the 70s. Nobody cared. Pass joints back and forth. I mean, I think it was like $2 to get into the bleachers back then.
Oh wow!
You know, I was a baseball fan until I learned kind of boxing on YouTube. It totally engulfed me. But you know, Red Sox and Yankees, that's a feud that goes back forever, man. And the Red Sox always got burned. Fucking Bill Buckner, the ball going between his legs. That's the Mets. But Christ almighty.
Let me tell you something. I said for the last the Mets and Yankees. Well, I said for the last 20 years, the Mets and Yankees. Now you don't travel that 7 train though. The Mets win. The Yankees, no, you don't. You gotta have a car. You better.
What was it? In '98 when they had the Subway Series.
Facts.
I remember the Subway.
You might not. You might get third. You might get thrown on the third railing.
Yup.
That was so crazy. You know,
might get electrocuted.
And I'm gonna tell you, Willis Point is
so
old.
What was so crazy about that year? That was my freshman year in high school, and I remember when the Yankees won. I skipped school. We all skipped school. We all left, and we all got on the train.
Officers ain't scoop y'all. The true officers ain't scoop y'all. Y'all true officers.
You know what?
Bad over there.
It's hard for you to scoop when it's like 100 kids. We getting on the train.
So you had a big squad. We only had like 20-something dudes.
Nah, even if it was 20-something, we couldn't do nothing because we were young, we were wild, we were smoking. If you got in our way, we was knocking you down. We didn't care about no truancy.
Yeah, you a real Bronx dude. All the Bronx dude I know had like 100 dudes.
Yeah, we was like, listen, we going to the Yankee parade
today. Every Bronx, I knew this Bronx dude.
What's so crazy is we all got cutting cards that next day But it was so many cutting cards. They was like, yo, what we gonna do? Suspend everybody? We can't suspend 100 kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can't do that. It is what. Yeah, them rivalries is crazy. And when we all, when we're all gone, them rivalries are still gonna go on. It's something that's legendary. It's been going on.
Oh yeah, yeah. Willis
Red
Point.
Sox and Yankees were brutal, man. I no games where they threw M80s at Yankees, Red Sox fans, and fucking beers. They had to stop games in the middle of them. I mean, the rivalry is intense. They even had, how they give those miniature bats away? They had bat night.
Yeah.
They were stupid enough to have bat night at Fenway Park when the Red Sox played the Yankees. Bro, there was fucking heads bashed in, and they haven't had bat night since then.
They used to. I'm gonna tell you how brutal it was. On the I-95, you leave from New York, go back to Boston. It was brutal. People, they was getting beat up. They was getting beat up on the turnpike.
Oh yeah.
That was real.
They think Wilder and Tyson fans are crazy.
And you gotta think about it. Some of us in New York, we got family over there. And like Boston, a lot of us, I know a lot of my Haitian friends, they got family over there in Boston.
Certain bars, you don't want to wear a Red Sox. You don't want to wear a Yankees cap in certain bars, bro.
Oh, man. Yeah, nah, yo.
But we ain't building on the fights. Number one grinder.
We gonna build it right now.
We got like 3 of them. I want to hear what you think about them. I want to hear what you think about. Can I interview you? Can I give the interview to you?
Yeah, I don't care. Make me famous.
What you think about Triple G and Murata?
They both didn't fight 2 years. I'm with Bruce right here. I'm just saying with Bruce.
Good point.
It's a 50-50. Whoever wins,
So if you had to pick right now, if we was rolling dice and you had to pick right now.
Oh. Clarence, you ain't helping me out, man.
Who gonna get you the head crack?
I ain't picking.
See, I had to talk to him like a New Yorker, y'all. I had to speak his language. He a Brooklyn dude. You gotta be a little bit more gritty.
I'm not picking Triple G. I put it like that. I ain't picking Triple G.
Oh, you go with Mariah. You're not the only ones. A couple of my boys
just
actually in the usual suspects. They might agree with you.
Yeah, I edge. Just a slight edge.
Well,
okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
What about you? What about you, bro? Clarence, what about you?
To me, it really doesn't matter because whoever wins, are they gonna
fun? Just for fun?
No,
if you had to pick, bro.
I'm not going with you. I'm not going with Triple G. So that's how.
Damn. All right. So we gonna say you go with Murata then. Damn. And Bruce goes. You.
Triple G. He never really impressed me, even in his prime. I mean, look at his record. It's not there aren't a lot of stellar names that jump out at you besides fucking Canelo. To a casual, they'll go through his record. Oh yeah, he's good, but who did he fight? And now he just turned 40, I think today or yesterday.
Yeah, his
he's
birthday.
40 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But I thought he was 40 already. It took long enough. The way he I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny, but all of the stuff that he'd been through, I thought he was 40 already. I'm not even trying to be funny.
That's not the funny part. The funny part is he still wants another third. He wants a third trilogy still with Canelo. I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you? You can't win. Let it go.
Well. See,
go ahead, Bruce. My fault, but who you got?
That's the business of boxing. Now, Murata's what is he? 16-2. and he's avenged the 2 defeats. So in his mind, he's undefeated. Japan loves Murata. This could be. They're not going to let him lose a decision, bro. I mean, they want attractions like this. Supposedly they're going to sell out the Tokyo Dome tomorrow. It's going to be like a big event since Tyson and Buster Douglas fought. So economics dictate where Triple G is 40 years old. Is he going to be the Triple G that people remember? And the same goes for Murata. A lot of time off, inactivity, rust. I'm going to go with Murata with the hometown advantage. I think Triple G, this might be his swan song. And, hey, but once again, it's a 50-50 fight. The key there is inactivity. And I've really not seen Murata tested. I really haven't seen him fight maybe once or twice on YouTube. So
I only see him fight Rob Brandt, so don't feel bad.
Yeah. Brandt, right. I watched the Brandt fight the other night. And 50-50, bro. It's neither one of these fighters is spectacular, jumping out at me. Anything can happen. A 40-year-old guy can lose a fraction of a second, and that's all it takes in boxing. He could get jabbed to death all night, man. So I'm there. I'm getting up at 5 a.m. I'm having a breakfast. I'm having some fucking.
Wait. That's when it comes on.
Yeah, from Japan.
It's
yeah,
gonna be on the Zone.
I don't know, man. I stream everything. I don't know what it's on. I don't have the Zone. I don't have Showtime. I don't have.
I'm a Robin Hooded too. You better believe it.
I'm not robbing it, man. It's the American way. Who's? Yeah. I haven't paid for a fight since Thomas Hearns fought Iran Barkley in the second fight, and even that never didn't come in right.
They had streams back then.
They had black boxes back then. They had cable TV, and it was pay-per-view.
Yeah, I was a kid. I was a little kid. They
used to call it
the chip in New York. The chip. You got the chip.
They used to make them at Raytheon, which is right down the street from.
That's how I used to do. That's how I used to watch the fight. I know somebody had the chip.
I used to watch the WWF pay-per-view.
Yeah, WrestleMania. HBO, Showtime.
Justin from the Bronx. My cousin Justin used to come to home. Yeah.
Well, I come from a long line of hustlers in Rhode Island. We got a motto: we don't pay for nothing. So that's if there's a way to get it for free, it's just in my blood. I'm not ripping anybody off, man. I've been a fan of boxing for 7 generations now. I've watched boxing in, and I'm a fucking broken down old man on Social Security, bro. If I do these pay-per-views today, I at the expense of the state, I'd be in the poorhouse. I'm actually saving the economy money by doing what I'm doing and still surviving on my Social Security check. So that's the way I look at it, bro. Boxing, number one.
That's good.
I'm gonna just say, I think all my brothers had a good assessment and all of that. I ain't mad at them picking Murata. I slightly actually favor Triple G. I'm gonna be the oddball out the bunch. I actually slightly favor Triple G. Only because I feel like and I'm gonna tell you my reasons why, Bruce, Clarence, and the number one Grinda. Only because I feel like Old Man G is the type of fighter. We got 2 type of fighters. I'm a fighter, and I know this. Some dudes, when they actually out for a long time and they let their body heal, you know what I mean? They go in the what was that in Dragon Ball Z, Clarence? With the joint they used to have a mask. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you know what I mean? That's what with certain dudes, it's really like that. They come back better. Because you know who came back better like that? And I'm not even joking. You know who came back and looked at crazy? And then he just had an injury right after that good fight? E-Bunny. Robert Easter had took a long layoff. I remember he came back on the Adrian Broner undercard. When Adrian Broner, they gave him the Puerto Rican dude, even though I thought the Puerto Rican dude won, but I love AB, so I wasn't mad. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I mean? Robert Easter had a long layoff before that, and he looked great. I was like, damn, he looked like a brand new fighter. He boxing in. He's boxing on the outside. He boxed like he was doing a little bit of everything. So Triple G could have really got his body healed up.
Well,
And
you know, he's
yeah,
40 years old, bro. I've seen many, you know, you're talking
true.
about Robert Easter, but look at guys like Sugar Ray Leonard who came back at 36. And look at Muhammad Ali came back after a 2-year layoff. You know, the majority of people who take that much time off at that age, bro, they're not going to achieve their form of greatness.
You're right. I do agree with you. Like when you're older, you can't take as much time off. You got to be able to train and be able to operate your
The fight that
body
made me upset. When I saw Sugar Ray Leonard.
I couldn't hear that. Your microphone's fucking chopping off. Somebody's is. But no, that's boxing as I've always known it. It's a young man's game.
Because that happened with Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins when he fought Joe Smith. You know what I mean? Even though I feel like, Bernard Hopkins, but that was his longest layoff of his career. He took like a year layoff, and he swore like, no matter what, this is my last fight. You know what I mean? Yeah. When he was fighting actively, he wasn't looking too bad. He wasn't getting really knocked out like that. Maybe if he went against a top dude, but he normally would have beat a dude. Like, shout out to my Strong Island brother. Shout out to all my people out there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He's the type of dude back then Bernard Hopkins would have been able to beat even at 50. Because Bernard Hopkins is like on record one of the oldest champions in certain divisions. You know what I mean? He wasn't looking bad to me. And like
see, from Bernard Hopkins on, fighters have aged differently. Maybe it's because they don't fight as much, they don't have as much wear and tear on their body. Now we know a lot more about nutrition.
Some dudes come late to the sport. Too. Not to be too scientific about it, but I feel like that matters too. Like when you a good elite amateur opposed to a dude that you got like, that just came out of nowhere and started picking up boxing. I noticed those dudes that come late to boxing, if they do want to go into like their 30s and 40s, I feel like I noticed they last a little bit longer. Maybe it's because, you taking that trauma as a kid, like 8, 10, opposed to a dude starting at like 15, 17.
Well, see, I heard somebody saying the exact same thing the other day. I was talking about it. And then, see, you also have the exceptions to the rule there. Guys like Andrew Ruiz, he was fighting in tournaments at 8 years old. But yeah, he doesn't look like he still looks fresh today. But like once again, inactivity. When's the last time we saw Andy Ruiz fight? But I know what you mean. But also on the other hand,
he's the type of dude he gotta fight because of his style, like his speedy combination type of style. Andy Ruiz is the type of dude, and it kind of shows because remember when he beat Anthony Joshua, he had just came to the PBC. He fought maybe 3 months before he fought Anthony Joshua, so he was still sharp. You know what I mean? So he's the type of dude to me. He has to, like I told you, there's certain dudes that can take the layoffs and certain styles that can't. He's one of them dudes. He got to stay in the ring. That showed me that in that Anthony Joshua win when he became the first Mexican heavyweight champion. He got to be active.
Oh, he got silk sheets real fast. He lost his hunger as soon as he won that title. From what I can see, bro, he just got he saw life real easy. He started wearing some real big gold chains around his neck, and just fucking living the life of a rock star. I don't even know if he's come back down to earth. Yeah, I just saw him with that fucking ass tattoo, bro. I don't know who the hell fucking put that thing on there, man. But he just seems kind of weird to me, and he's just not staying active. Nobody in boxing today is. Maybe that's going to prolong their careers, but I don't think their prolonged careers as good as if they had stayed active. And I'm not going to say condensed their careers, but fought more, fought smarter, fought more active, and just kept fighting. Because right now we're seeing guys who haven't fought in 2 years, and the average the public they never heard of these guys. And We're expecting them to buy these fights, and fighters that fight once a year. They're getting maybe $2 million a fight, and they're just soft. They don't want to fight actively. They don't want to
I
risk
want to
that.
fight like 4 times.
Yeah, I want to get
I
to
want
the
to
other
fight like 4
fights.
times.
Yeah, I want to get
Go
to
ahead.
the
Yeah, me too.
bro.
Me too.
Yeah.
Who else we got? Oh, Ryan versus Emmanuel Tago. What you think about that? Number one grinder. What you think about that?
No, I'll go last. Get them. I'll go last.
I'll go. Ryan Garcia. I feel like Ryan Garcia. He also been speaking about layoffs and stuff like that. He's been out for a while. I don't know what his mental state is. I think if his mental state is good, if his mental can match his physical, that's gonna be important for him to win. Because I can see him getting dusted off in this fight. I could see Emmanuel Tago coming and winning. Been seeing a lot of upsets recently. But I favor Ryan Garcia. I don't think that that's going to change. I think as far as physicality, he has the physicality. He got a good left hook, and he ain't feather fisted. He got a little bit of pop. He ain't one of them dudes. I think he got respectable enough power. So yeah, that's all I got on that one.
Okay, Brother McClain, your assessment, please.
You know how I feel already about Ryan. It don't even matter what Ryan does in the fight because after the fight, he's not gonna fight nobody. And you can't take this guy serious. I'm even surprised that this fight is even happening, not because of his opponent. I'm just surprised that he's getting back in the ring after pretending like something was really wrong with him. But it's not going to matter to me who wins this fight, even if he goes in and he dominates this guy. But remember, you can't sleep on this guy because he's pretty impressive himself. But we have to keep in mind, anything can happen. A lot of people have been losing their O's this year. And this year is not even over yet. We're only in the 4th month. So don't be too surprised if you see something that you're not expecting to see tomorrow. But it's not going to matter if Ryan wins because he's not going to go and fight no real competition. All he's going to do is just call people names out. That's what he does best. So to be honest with me, I'm not watching him. I don't care nothing about him. I won't watch his fights anymore until he fights somebody that interests me. That guy's he's a joke to me.
Okay. Brother Bruce, your assessment, please.
All right, now Ryan Garcia is a talented fighter, but once again, like Ak was saying before, he was very, very young. He's been fighting in tournaments. Now this is another guy. I don't know if his heart's in it right now. I don't know if he wants to be a boxer, somebody get hit, or if he wants to model underwear, be a GQ man. He's fighting a young tiger here. This fucking guy to go. He lost his opening debut as a pro. He was 15 years old. He's been undefeated now. He's got 32 straight wins. I watched a couple of his fights. He doesn't have a lot of defense. He swings wide open. He doesn't pull back. If Ryan comes in here and he's 100%, then Ryan should eat this kid up. But I don't know, bro. I don't know if Ryan Garcia is really into it. Once again, another fight to me. This could be a 50-50 fight, all depending on which Garcia shows up, or if this Togo is. I'm in the big time over here. I beat this kid. I'm top 10. I think he's already top 10. I believe he's rated as high as number in the top 5 in one of the organizations as a junior lightweight. I'm not sure if he's ranked at 135, but Ryan, you never know. He's a freak. Anything can happen once again. But I think Ryan Garcia should win this fight if he comes in with his head in the right place. So I'm gonna go with Garcia by a stop. Nice round.
Well, I'll make it nice and short. I want Ryan Head get his head knocked off. That's it. That's all I want to see.
Hey, I'm watching my thing. Okay, I just broke 800 views on Tuesday Night Fights. Just saying.
The views are going up, Bruce.
Yeah, bro. You know, we've been doing the Tuesday Night Fights. You know, me and George and G5 and Matt Chad. Shit, man. We got 800 views on what we did last Tuesday. I was just talking to Chick Nolte. You might have Vinny Pascanza and your brother Nate Campbell come on Tuesday Night Fights.
That's crazy. I actually do something on Instagram every Tuesday morning. What I do is I show old Tuesday Night Fights, but I show them live, and I go on YouTube, pick a video, whoever I want to see fight. But I do that every Tuesday morning. I do that on Instagram. That's crazy that you said that. So who knows? With us doing stuff like that, maybe eventually there'll be some talks about them bringing that back, and they should have never took it away in the first place.
They should never took it away. Oh yeah, let me.
Yeah. You can't be a bitter old man like me, bro. You know, it's changed with the times. Things like that just aren't going to happen anymore. Fighters aren't going to fight 4 times a year anymore. You know, it's a new generation, and just have to enjoy it, bro. Just have to. You know, I grew up having filet mignon every night for dinner, and I'm giving me bologna sandwiches now, and you know, it is what it is.
Yeah,
I'm still eating, right?
Yeah, and also, what I'm gonna do on my IG, on my Instagram, I'm gonna, I don't know when I'm gonna start, but I'm gonna start to talk about boxing late at night. I'm gonna start doing all my IGs talk about boxing, so watch out for that. So
I gotta get an IG. I don't have one of those.
yeah, you
I
see,
just started. I opened up a Twitter account. I think I must be following all you guys on there. If not, follow me and I'll definitely follow you because I kind of like it. The other thing I did was
Instagram boost. You can go live on Instagram if you don't feel like going live on YouTube sometime. It's really simple. It's simple.
Yeah, I know it is,
simple,
but man, everything is simple. I just got a new computer today, bro. Unbelievable shit that you know, it's a gaming computer. Some gamer. It's got the fucking red and all those crazy lights in there. The disc keeps changing colors. It's like I'm fucking doing acid over here. Ayahuasca or some fucking shit, bro. I mean, really, I almost want to turn my camera and show you guys. It's fucking wild. But anyway, I'm up. My man told me it's like 5 times the power of the one that I had. And I had a pretty good system before, but now I can show the fights. See, before my buddy George Jakovic, he was showing the fights, and we were sharing the screen like I just showed you because mine was lagging. And now with this one I got, he said, "Oh, it's not gonna lag." You know, they have to get a new card and everything. I don't know the computer talk, but some people actually buy a whole computer and will take out the card because I guess the card is worth so much money. Mm-hmm. And anyway, man, he rebuilds them. He gets a card, and he told me, you know, what I spent for it. He says, just if you decide not to do it anymore, you can sell the card for like $1,200. I'm like, really? Wow, that's more than the whole computer cost to build. But you know, it's kind of it's a world that I don't come from, but I'm adapting slowly but surely. Like I said, I didn't even have anything. A couple of years ago, I wasn't even on YouTube or anything like that. I had Facebook back in the fucking early 2000s when it first came out, and then I stopped doing that. But YouTube is the only thing I go on. I just started Twitter, so if you guys are on Twitter, I'll find you.
Yeah. I don't think I have it. No, I don't have a Twitter. I guess I gotta get one because I'll get one.
Underrated, you picked Ryan and Emmanuel Tago.
Who?
Ryan Garcia and Emmanuel Tago.
Oh, yo, you didn't hear? I want Garcia his head get knocked off.
Oh, okay.
Grinda was short and sweet on that one.
You say you think Ryan gonna get knocked out?
Yeah, Grinda was short and sweet on that one.
I want his head to get knocked off. That's it. Next.
Okay.
I tell you what, listen, I tell you what, there's been a lot of upsets for this. If that was to happen to
It
Ryan,
definitely has. I wouldn't be surprised. Because I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, even though I didn't get to watch the full fight of Miguel Buchel, when he got Natalia stopped him and hit him with a straight right, and he just stopped like in his tracks and stopped fighting. When dudes get stopped like that, that shit make me laugh.
Well, you know what?
Like when you just get parked. Like you hit somebody with something, they just stop. They don't even go down. Yeah, go ahead. My fault, man.
No, that's all right. Taking that Oscar Valdez loss took a lot out of him. Some cats, when they take a loss like that, or rather if it's their first loss or second loss, I don't know what it is. They get a little iffy in the ring, man. You know what I mean? They haven't fully recovered.
That's a fact.
I seen that in him, and I was like, you know what I mean? You can tell how dudes move when they lose their first fight, and they come back into their return fight. Sometimes they move different, and you notice it's like they cautious now. You know, they're afraid of, oh man, if this happened one time, I got to make sure this doesn't happen again. So they start moving different. You know what I mean? But yeah, Patrick, that wasn't a good look for him. If he wanted a rematch with Oscar Valdez, if there was any chance of that, that just got thrown out the window. If there was a chance.
Yo, shout out the box fans. Shout out to you. Thanks for coming. Shout out to you. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yo, Clarence, you get a chance. I'm gonna throw my email in the private chat, bro. Email me when you get a chance. I want to bring you and Underrated. I want to bring y'all on my channel one day, man. We talk some boxing. Maybe another week like this where they got like 3 cards where it's stacked and we could build on it or something like that. Yeah,
I'll tell you so what, Bruce, hold on, Bruce. Are you still here, Bruce? Did Bruce step out for a second? Okay,
no,
yeah,
bro,
he did.
Okay. I'm getting some wicked distortion somewhere, bro.
Okay, hold on. Jab, come back in. What I was gonna say is, before we get to these other fights, now we know that next month it's going down at the Barclays Center. Tank Davis, Rolly Romero. Hey,
oh, you gonna be there? You gonna be there? Oh yeah. That's a good point.
I'm going.
You gonna be?
I'm going, Bruce. Yo, Bruce, come to New York, man. Come on for the Tank fight, Bruce. Come on.
I don't get around
that's
to
what I'm
much
saying.
anymore,
That's what I'm
bro.
saying. Like, matter of fact, I'm putting my email in the private right now because you got a good point. You got a good point, bro. Because you know what I mean.
Trying to get
You New York brother, man.
I'm planning a journey to New Jersey in the near future. We're gonna have a
y'all gotta get me up.
It ain't that many of us on YouTube. It ain't that many New
York
York people on YouTube like you think. It ain't.
Nah,
it ain't.
Really not.
You know what I mean? As much people as we got out there, it ain't that many New York people on
it. It's underrated. It's you. It's Blue Blood. It's Drew Titan.
Yeah,
it ain't too
facts.
many New York. Yeah, it ain't too many. Nah, not really.
Focus
and if they
ball.
if they are, they quiet. I only know the ones that's out there like that. If they are, they quiet. You know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, May 28th, Barclays Center, Brooklyn is going down. Yours truly. Listen, a lot of people say they're not interested in this fight, man. Look, I'm going. I'm being at the weigh-in. I'm sneaking in the press conference. I'm gonna be in the dressing room when they talk. I'm going. I'm pulling up for that, man. I don't care. That's going down. It's gonna be, and this is the first fight in 2 years. The last fight that was actually in the Barclays was March of 2020. So this is gonna be great, man. Hey, we got a great year of boxing, man. You know, we got Earl Spence and Ugas coming up. That's gonna be nasty.
Yeah, Clarence, he put his email in the back chat. Okay.
I'm looking at the wrong damn thing. Put it in the private chat. You know what
Private,
Yeah,
you
the
know what
private chat. Yeah, the private chat.
yeah, my dumb ass is looking down at my other phone. You know what? This is what happens when you don't get sleep.
Um, let's get into the last one, yo, the best one. Gotta say the best for last. Erickson Lubin and Sebastian for yo. Oh my god, this fight make me so nervous because I want Erickson Lubin to do good, but Sebastian Fundora will like. I know I can't like bring up just the size and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but
but
when
he
you
can
look
box.
at them next to each other, bro, it just looks crazy. Like, yo,
Yeah.
number one grinder, he ain't supposed to be in that division. You know, if we was out on the streets, you know, you'd have pulled me to the side. You'd have been like, yo, that boy's starving himself to make
Yeah.
that weight. I don't care what you say at, what you tell me. You want
I
some
think
fried
for
chicken
that
right
side, he should be at least.
Yo, he came in
He
at
could be like at least
152
about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, at least he should have
at
been
the
like a
weigh-in. Not even
cruiserweight. No,
153.
that's.
He came in 152.
I'm saying like he should be at least about cruiserweight at least.
Bro, he like 6'5".
Fact.
He like six.
Uh-oh.
Yo,
But he can box though. He can't box.
yeah, he could box. He like to box. He like to start out boxing and then he work his way on the inside.
Only thing
Work
that
his way
I'm
on the
concerned.
inside. He's a real gritty Sebastian.
Only thing I'm concerned of that, like while I was talking to Brother Clan before Bruce came in, I'm glad that you're here. That at times when he fight, when he go inside, sometimes he smother his own punches. That's what
Yes,
I'm like real
yes,
concerned.
yes, 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 yes,
That's what I'm concerned of.
yes, yes. Good point. Very good point. He does Fundora when he does go in on the inside. He does tend, and that can mess him up with the judges. Erickson Lubin, Orlando brother, he can kind of do it all. And I actually got to admit, I didn't think he would be able to come back after Charlo lost, but that goes to show you never fucking give up. Excuse my language. You know I don't curse like that. I got a little excited. But never give up on it.
Jam, I put mine in, so check.
I got you. I got you. I'm about to hit you now. I got Erickson Lubin in this fight though. Long story short.
Lubinson against the Towering Inferno. Sebastian Fundora. Fucking guy looks. I mean, he's fucking 6'9". He's got fucking weighs about 125 pounds. He's got these Biafran like ribs. He should be fighting on the outside, but yet he likes to get on the inside. Erickson Lubin, I don't think he's been stopped a fighter after 6 rounds. This might be an exception. You never know. Fundora, he could get one of those looping right hands, one of those fucking big wide hooks. And Erickson Lubin, man, you know, his chin has been fucking hit before, and you know, and he goes down. It's another interesting fight. Like I said, every fucking fight on tomorrow is worth me staying awake for, worth me getting up early for. I love when these boxing fights have a 50-50 parity here, and you're going to find people on all sides of the fence over here. So this is what I like, because, man, yeah, I ride the fence. I'm a fucking boxing fan, bro. We ride the fence. This is what I do. I don't favor anybody in the fights, man. I praise all boxers. There's no fucking bums in boxing, bro. You think there's any bums? You know, go down to the fucking local gym and tell them, say, listen, I want to spar with your bum you got in here, your tomato can, and you know you gain a new respect for boxers. And this is this is what I have, and this is why I love the fights. And Sebastian Fundora and Erickson Lubin, bro, that's going to be a good fucking fight, man. We could put all these fights together and make one fucking card out of them, but yeah, we have to sit through getting up at 5 a.m. and, you know, going to sleep at who knows what, man, 2 o'clock if they do it like they usually do, piggybacking fights. But it's going to be a great night for boxing, and a great night here talking Brother Grind. I appreciate it. Clarence McLean, Jab
Thank
Jan
you.
Marie. I'm gonna put myself on mute. I'm probably gonna cut out in a little bit, man. I got a couple things I
Okay.
got to do.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Peace,
Let
peace to you guys, man.
peace.
All right, boys.
Box.
Take it easy, brother.
All right. Box fan in the chat said I can't call it. Sebastian throws heat, and then he said if Lupin gets a KO,
He's done.
He's done. Yeah.
You know what?
agree
I
with-
totally agree. I
Yeah,
totally
I agree
agree
with
with
that.
that. It's a
Yeah.
possibility. Like I said, man, Lubin knows what he has to do. And he's gonna have to definitely touch that body. If Sebastian is there to with open arms, you know what I mean? That means if he lets him in, it's over. But at the same time, Lubin knows that Sebastian is going to have to punch down at him because Sebastian's a taller fighter, Lubin's the shorter fighter. But at some point, Lubin's going to have to catch him coming in. If he happens to bend down and if his chin is out there, he's going to have to hook off on him.
Right, and that's a good point you make, brother McLean, because I want to say that, and brother Jabber, I want you to get into this too. Ruben is the vet. He's the more got the experience. So what he had to do, he got to set traps that Sebastian never seen before. When I'm talking about setting traps, like you say, he can put his head down and stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. The left uppercut will be in the factor. He had to double with left jab, left hook to the head. Mix it up with him. Get him certain looks. Make him smother his punches so there'll be advantage on him. And I'm just saying that if Sebastian smothers punches, Ruben, he experienced. He gonna capitalize on that, and then we're gonna. I know you said about the body, but then Sebastian, do you have this? Do you have the chin? Do you know to roll with the punches right there? Do you know to roll with the body? The fundamentals have to come into the picture. Because Ruben been around. He been around all. He been around a lot. He's seen it all.
Yeah.
So Sebastian, we want to find out tomorrow, how the defense is going to hold up when Ruben is attacking.
And let's keep in mind that the winner out of this, I'm sure, will be on to get the winner out of Jamel and Brian Castano. So everybody know that what we're facing tomorrow, that this is not just a regular scrap. You know what I mean? And I'm sure it doesn't matter to Lubin who he faces, but let's just be real. When you lose to a guy, you want your get back. So I say all that to say, we can end up seeing Erickson Lubin and Jamel Charlo too if that happens. We can end up seeing a Sebastian Fundora and Jamel Charlo. We can end up seeing a Brian Castano and an Erickson Lubin. We don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? That's the beautiful thing about boxing, man. You know what I mean? Just when you think you can figure it out, or just when you think you got it figured out, boom, a surprise comes in. So it's definitely gonna be interesting tomorrow. But we got a busy day tomorrow in boxing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We got Mike Biggs boxing. That's nephew right here. He's originally from New York too.
Mike Biggs, what up? What's popping, bro?
What's big? All right, Mike Biggs. There goes my secondary email right now. Email me right now so I can
Mike
send you the
Biggs
link.
from the Bronx. That's my bro right there.
There you go. We got all New York up in here, man.
Yes, in the house. Let's go. New York in the house. Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, so Mike Biggs boxing. There goes the link. There goes my email right there. Email me right now. Let me know that you email me so I can watch out for, so I can see you in the limit. Yeah, send it to me right now so I can get you on the panel. So there goes my email right there. Yeah, all right. So let's talk about that fight. Oh, he dropped off.
Oh, he'll be back on. He probably lost signal or something.
Lost single. Yeah,
Uh,
we wait till he get back. So tell people
yeah,
what
yeah.
you up to.
Well, basically, you know me with this whole No Duck Zone. My whole No Duck Zone podcast is taking off. It's doing big things. Um, I got some future shows that I would like to work on that probably at the end of the year it'll happen. I have a No Duck Zone cookout that I'm trying to get going. It's more like a back to school cookout for the kids.
Mhm.
Fighters too. I had that going on probably August. I gotta pick a date for that. Like I said, man, there's so much things. McLean's promotion. Got to getting that back up and running. Putting that out there. Well, not putting it out there. Everybody already knows about it, but so many people are focused on McLean's No Duck Zone. I gotta remind them about McLean's promotion. So getting that going. Got merch. Be coming out for that I'm working on. So hey, it's then this week, we got Ringmasters coming up. You know what I mean? For those who don't know what the Ringmasters is, uh, the Ringmasters basically replaced the Golden Gloves, so that's the
Yeah,
name of it now.
yeah, in New
So
York.
yeah, Ringmasters is going on. We live tomorrow. Gleason Gym, Brooklyn. We in the building. I got a fighter of mine by the name of Joe Kennedy, aka Savage Mojo. Please go follow him on Instagram. He'll be boxing tomorrow. I don't know. It's a couple of other cats. I didn't get the schedule, but I know my guy Joe is definitely on that card. So it's basically on the road. We call it Ringmasters, but we also say on the road to the Garden because the finals, everybody who wins, they advance to the Garden on June 10th. And another thing, if you're in the New York area, New Jersey area, Connecticut, man, please try to come out June 10th to Madison Square Garden to support these guys, man, because these guys are basically working hard and busting their ass in the gym to say that, hey, I'm going all the way to Madison Square Garden. And for people in New York, they think that it's not a big deal, right? Or people outside of New York think that it's not a big deal for us because we come from New York. So they just think that that's normal to us. That's not normal to us because you could talk to some people and they tell you they can't even tell you what the inside of Madison Square Garden looks like.
That's
So
normal to
when
us.
you,
That's not normal to us because you
when
can
you can
talk to
go
some
from the
people and they tell you
projects
they can't tell you what the
to the
inside.
garden, it's a beautiful thing, man. So come support the fighters, man. Ringmasters, man. And of course, y'all will see me in action next year in the Masters division because I can't fight in Ringmasters. I haven't had any fights, so I have to wait till next year. So y'all definitely see me training back in the gym, and next year it'll be my year though. But yeah, that's basically what I got going on.
Okay, now we got my nephew up in here. Introduce yourselves, please.
Yo, what it do? What it do? Mike Biggs Boxing coming at y'all,
Mike
man. What's
Biggs,
up?
what's poppin'?
You
Yo,
know
what's
you
good? What's
got all
poppin', y'all?
yeah,
What's good?
you got all New Yorkers in here, man.
Shit, hold on. I'm on. Damn, hold on a second.
All right.
Let me go outside real quick, man. My kids playing games and shit, man. I gotta
Yeah,
get
I
my
know.
honey bottle. Hold on a second.
All right.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, but
raining and shit.
That's New York.
yeah.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, we all gotta make it to that Barclays Center next month, man. We gotta go out there. It's gonna be a zoo out there May 28th, man. It's gonna be
Oh,
crazy.
facts.
Yeah. All right. Introduce yourself and your channel, please, before we continue. This is your
All
first
right.
time you're on here, left.
This is Mike Biggs Boxing. I got my
Ah.
merch. There you go. Mike Biggs Boxing on
Oh, y'all
YouTube.
got the merch,
Yeah.
man.
I got my stores open now. You know what I'm saying? I got the website going on. It's lit.
Okay. Oh, y'all, could,
It's
could,
lit.
could I get a shirt?
Hey, look. You got look.
Hell yeah,
Tell him,
I
tell him,
got you.
Mike,
I got you.
Mike. Tell him you
Oh,
gotta
why,
represent.
Uh-huh.
oh man, why you
Look,
throwing it in
you
my
gotta,
face?
you
Sit
gotta
down,
represent.
man.
Gotta
Represent
show the
what,
Yeah,
merch,
boss?
man.
baby.
Oh yeah. It's
You got,
Mike Biggs Boxing dot myshopify.com.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, but I'm working on some merch too. So you'll be out.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a little
Get the
time.
Mike, definitely get the Mike Biggs merch. Get the underrated
Yeah,
merch
yeah.
that be coming soon.
Oh yeah, yo.
Definitely
When
get the
I
Mo
get
Bugs merch.
when I get my merch, I'm flossing. I'm letting you right now. I'm flossing with mine.
You know the beautiful
Yo,
thing about the merch
real
is
quick.
it's beautiful when you can rock your own merch, man. It's beautiful because you could be proud of your work and what you created, and can't nobody say that that's there. That's your brand. That's your logo. You own that, and can't nobody do anything about it. That's better
Yes,
than
sir.
wearing somebody else's gear.
Rocking my
It's
merch,
Facts,
beautiful.
man.
facts.
You know when I started thinking that was cool when I was a kid, right? And y'all
Yeah.
know the Smack DVD era. Smack
Yes.
DVD.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
Mike Biggs
sir.
showed up. And you know,
Smack.
I'm like cool. I'm like Shakur Stevens. I got mad brothers and sisters. I got 9 brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm like
Oh,
the second.
damn, damn.
So,
Damn, jab and jab. That's all y'all was doing in that family. Y'all was jabbing people. It's too many,
Jab
bro.
Jamboree, yo.
Damn.
Mom and pops is doing work.
yeah, word.
Yeah.
And my mom never remarried,
Smart.
even after what happened to my pops.
Yo,
Never remarried.
Yes,
listen,
sir.
your pops, your parents was fighting on Showtime, Top Rank, and the Zone. Damn.
Word.
Yo,
Yo,
oh, yo, I gotta, yo,
Damn.
Biggs, you making content still?
hold on. Clarence
I
McLean,
gotta,
pleasure to meet you,
yeah,
brother.
see, I don't even be knowing, man.
Huh?
Pleasure
You
to meet
said
you,
what,
bro.
Mike?
Pleasure to meet
Yeah,
you.
Mike. Pleasure to meet you, Mike. I've been hearing about you. I just never got to meet you. Somebody brought you to my attention a little while ago, and they was like, "Yo, you ain't never heard the brother?" I said, "Nah, I never got that." I hear his name buzzing though. Like I hear your name a lot, and I'm like, "Nah, I don't even know what dude looked like," but your name was buzzing in the streets. I was like,
Oh, word,
"What?
word.
I
That's
gotta
what's
check
up.
his channel." But
That's
yeah,
what's up.
I never heard anything negative. Everything I heard about you was always positive, and I said, "Well, I
Yeah.
need to meet the big homie." And so this was an honor and pleasure that I got to meet you, though, man.
Pleasure
And
is
all,
mine, my brother.
yeah,
Great
and the
brother. Pleasure is mine, man. All
yeah,
mine.
I pleasure. Yeah, glad. And also the Jab Marine, his be, but his be ringing too.
Yeah, Jab Jamboree. That's my guy. That's my
Yeah,
young
I've
Oh,
been
Jab.
heard about
and
I'm about to go
as
over
for
to your
me,
joint right now, Mike. I'm about to go over to
yeah,
your joint right now.
yeah. Do that, yeah, do that, man. Don't forget
Nah,
about me,
because
man.
like I said, there ain't a lot of New York people on YouTube like that, bro.
Nah, not
It
really.
ain't, man.
you
Not
know what
talking
it
about
is. You know
boxing.
what it is about us. You know what it is about us. I'm gonna be honest with you. We would do it, but we some impatient dudes, and what I mean by that, we ain't got time for the crazy. So when you start talking greasy, it's like, look, we New York
Facts.
dudes, we'll run down on you. Don't get it twisted now. Like, you know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Facts.
We found something that could keep us calm and keep us out of jail. So we do this because it's good for us. But then when you want to bring us out of the character, it's like, I dude, if I catch you at a fight, the
You
first thing
summed
I'm gonna
it
do
up.
is I'm gonna,
You summed it
you
up.
know what
Facts.
I mean?
You summed
Yeah,
it up
I
perfect.
know,
So
man. I have to let people know in Virginia, man. Y'all look at me like I'm an old cat, man. Yo, I put these mitts on you, dog. I'm
Yo, put
trying
the
to tell
paws
you,
on
man.
them, KT.
I had
you
to
know,
let
hey Mike,
yo. I had to let him know. I had to let these
Mike, let me
fools
tell you,
listen. I know.
Mike, let me tell you a funny story. So I'm gonna tell Mike, I'm gonna share a funny story with y'all. So I'm at a fight recently. I ain't gonna say what fight I'm at. I'm at a fight recently, so I got my wife with me. So I see a dude that been talking greasy for a while. I was like, okay, this is a perfect time, but he don't know I'm at the fight. He don't know I'm at the fight. I keep telling these cats, be careful. You be humble yourself. Because I go to these amateur fights, I go to these professional fights. So when he see me, it was kind of like Red seeing Debo. It was just like, uh, yeah. Listen, don't hold your tongue now. Let's keep that same energy. Now you said what about me on IG? You DMing me talking crazy? What's up? Nah, man, you know how it be, man. It's just one of those days. I said, who the hell are you, Monica? Now you the singer? It's just one of them days. I don't want to hear that. Nah, bro. We need to go outside and have a conversation. But when I'm with my wife, I have to be professional because I don't want to put her in harm's way. But I said, yo, without her, this would have went real different for you, bro. So let me tell you something. I don't know if you believe in a higher power upstairs, but you better believe in him because he saved your ass. Because this was gonna get different tonight. But these dudes don't understand that. These dudes be talking out their mouth, and they feel like because they doing it on social media, they're not gonna see you in person. But when they see you in person, it's like, oh my God, I was not expecting to run into him. It's crazy.
Yo, yeah, listen. When I was
Like yo,
shooting Jab,
Jab, you
I
ever had
had
that happen, Jab?
Nah, it's crazy. All the people that I ever ran into been peoples. Like I ran into BFTB, um, Drew Titan, another Bronx brother.
Yeah, shout
You know
out
what I
Drew
mean?
Titan.
Um, you know what I'm saying? So I confront all the people that I ran into at fights been friends. I actually haven't ran into, maybe if I went into like that, like go to like a Midwest fight or like a fight in Colorado. I might have to slap somebody out there. I ain't from out there, but I might have to break my New York stuff
Hey,
down. And I'm not even like that. I'm just the type of dude I hold myself down. I'm a boxer. I'm not no gangster or nothing like that.
Nah,
But let me tell you
nah.
something. I am hot headed. So you're not gonna be talking crazy. It don't matter big, tall, small, fat, skinny.
yo,
Just
put the
know
mitts on them, yo. Like I said,
no.
look,
I'm
look,
not.
look, look,
I'm not one of those guys. You
look,
know.
Yo,
look. Let me.
Jab, you looking real fit, bro.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Keep up that
But
great work,
you,
bro.
Yeah, that's true, man. But let me
but you
tell
know
you.
what though? That's what they want us to do. And I talk this about underrated all the time off the line. I said, let me tell you something. The best decision I ever could have made in my life was to be a part of boxing because boxing actually saved me. And even though I've never competed and I've just trained for like 3 years. I've been training, cool, but I've always been involved in boxing. But let me tell you, it saved me because every time I think about doing something crazy or saying something crazy to somebody, I have to think about everything that I'm working hard for. I have my own boxing platform. I got merchandise. I'm at these amateur shows, these tournaments. I'm meeting people I never thought that I'd ever meet a day in my life from Junior Jones to Nate Campbell to Riddick Bowe to Aaron
Yeah,
Superman
Dope.
Davis. I actually fight in the same gym that Superman Davis runs, and I get to conversate with him. I have his phone number. We talk
That's right.
like family. So when you're doing all that, it's so easy for you to throw it away, just making one stupid mistake that could cost you the rest of your freedom. But
yeah.
these other dudes that's trying to cost you your freedom, you gotta understand, they don't have nothing to lose. They
Nope.
don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
But you
They
know
don't
what
care.
though? Well, I gotta say this though. This is like I still got the Underrated Doctors channel, and I'm gonna start that up very soon. I could tell you this, Mike, our nephew in the Jab room. When I first started the Underrated Boxing Talk, Clem's like one of the few. It was other people, but I'm not gonna bring them up because they unimportant. But I'm gonna say this though that now I mean it, they're not important, but
They not.
along they not. But it was because I always knew boxing, and you know, people. Even I could tell you what thing comes with like that. Mike, big boxing, and even Jam Marine was like encouraging me. Why don't you just go and do it? It's just that at that moment, I didn't. It was too much traffic. But almost a year and a half ago, I started Underrated Boxing Talk, and it was going slow. I wasn't getting support I should. But now I can say we up to. I ain't gonna say it ain't me because y'all made it happen. I'm up to 71 with the Underrated Doctors channel and even this one. So I persevered. I kept on pushing. I keep on reinventing myself. But it's y'all. Y'all don't want to make it happen. Cause it be a time I ain't want to. Clarence could tell you. Sometimes it just be me and him. He said, "Yo, Underrated, just set it up." He could tell you. I feel like doing
We
this.
used to be on like 12 midnight, almost 1 o'clock dolo, like just
Yeah, solo.
chopping it up
Man,
about
hell.
whatever, but I
Yeah,
always
yeah,
had to
that's how I
let
used to be.
underrated know.
That's
I
how I
used to
used to
let
be.
underrated know. I said, look, I'm in your corner, bro. I'm always gonna be in your corner. I may not be able to go live with you every day, but and it's gonna be because I have two platforms.
Yeah, he
So
did.
it's kind of hard for me to be on somebody else's, when I'm trying to get control of what I got going on. But he knows when he called me, if I'm available, I'm gonna pull up.
And the same thing as for Clarence. We see it be at yo, I need you. Woo, I'm on it. Just like Mike
Yeah.
Big Boxing, that's nephew right there. I'm on it. Woo!
Yeah, but I've been off the scene for a while, bro. And
Yeah.
I had got sick for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to
Oh
take
yeah,
care of
yeah. I
me.
heard about it, man.
Yeah,
How you
yeah. I
feel
had to take
now?
care of me, bro.
That's why I thought you wasn't around. Like, yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
thought,
I
that's why I
had
said
to,
you still
yo,
making
Oh
content.
shoot.
bro, I was in a bad place, man. I was in a bad place, man. I had to just take care of me, take care of shit, man. I'm good now. I'm good now. You know what
We
I'm saying?
have
I
been.
Thank
regularly
God.
go to the doctor. I
We've
eat
been
right.
praying. I've been praying for you, bro.
Yeah, I eat right. But yo, fun fact: me and Drew Titan grew up together. If I don't, we grew up together for real, for
Mm.
real. I know the nigga. We went to school together, junior high school together. Word up.
Yeah,
I
Drew
knew him
know a
when he
lot
was
of
a.
people.
I
Drew
knew
know a
Drew when
lot
he
of
was a
people.
little dude.
Yeah, he know a lot of people that I know personally, and that's crazy. I didn't know that until when I requested him on Facebook, and when you know how you start going through people pictures, and I'm
Yeah,
like, yo, he know people from my hood, cause
yeah.
I'm from High Bridge, like
Okay.
right there where Yankee Stadium is at.
You from
Yeah,
A
yeah, yeah.
Boogie Hood.
161.
Oh, you from
I'm
A
from
Boogie
Boogie
Hood.
Yeah.
Hood. Yeah,
164.
I'm from over there. Yeah, yeah,
That's just like I'm from Loaded Lugs Hood. I'm from AFAB.
Okay. I'm from
yeah,
Thrall's
yeah.
Neck. If y'all, I know
All
y'all
right,
heard
all
that
right,
shit.
all right. I understand. Y'all
No,
beef from
no, wait a minute,
yo, yo,
Mike.
yo.
Don't do that. Don't do
Yeah.
that.
I'm
Don't do
from
that.
I'm
Because
from
Throgs Neck
Thrall's
is
Neck,
one of the
bro.
neighbor. Throgs Neck is the last projects that I lived in. No, I lived on
Get out of here.
Dewey, Shalai, and Balcom.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, I did, man. I lived in 560 Balcom. I lived all over. I know Throgs Neck. That's the last hood
Get the
that I
fuck
lived
out
in.
of here,
I went
bro.
to,
Pardon my
I
language,
went to
man.
Lehman.
My bad, JT.
Listen, I went to IS 92. I went to Lehman. I went to Lehman High School.
Me too.
I know that whole area.
Me
I know that
too.
whole area. Yeah, I want to know that. I
Oh,
know that
word
whole
up,
area,
Clarence. We
man.
got to get up, my nigga.
That's saying,
Yeah,
man.
Throgs Neck.
Man, number uptown, man. What could Brooklyn get some love here? I know that. Y'all
Listen,
trying to,
it's crazy that Jab said,
yeah, y'all
hold
trying
on,
to shit on
no, hold
Brooklyn,
on.
nigga. Yo, come
It's
on, man. I
it's
like,
funny.
yo, what's
Jab said
up,
he
man?
from look. Hold on, it's funny that Jab said he from A5 because I'm like that's where my wife from. My wife is from Harlem. That's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
My
That
wife,
shit, that's
my
small
wife is
world, man. Small world.
my wife is originally from Lincoln Projects.
Mm.
Oh,
mm. I know what
okay.
Lincoln
I
Project is
used to,
at. It's right off
I
the
used to
six
date a
train.
girl.
It's
Her
right off the
brother
six
used to
train.
live over there.
Hey, I'm gonna just tell you this, right? I'm gonna just tell you this for anybody who don't know. Just be careful and be careful how you talk to Lincoln girls.
Oh, word.
That's a
They probably
fact. That's a
They
yo,
fact.
go
they
hard,
yo,
huh?
yo, yo, they probably, and you know what? And I'm gonna tell you the next project right over there. Be careful then too. I'm letting you know at nighttime. Do not be
Who?
on Willis. The next the project the next on Alexander Avenue, right on
Oh,
141st
man.
Street.
Oh
Yo,
Lord Jesus.
I used to yo. I'm just letting you know. I knew people around there. I'm just saying late at night. Do not be on Willis Avenue side at nighttime. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I've been. Let me
The
say,
bri-
yo, it's crazy. I lived
and,
in the block.
and the bridge is not that far from there too. So there's a little creek right there, and
Yeah,
you will definitely
I
be
ain't been
floating.
to Thaw's. I ain't been to Thaw's Neck in a minute, man. He just made me think like I got to go see a couple of my. I got to go see a couple of people, but I think the reason why I fell back from going to both of the neighborhoods is that, of course, as you know, and I just found out today that it's been a lot going on, not just in the city, but the Bronx is almost like the new Brooklyn right now, man. It's
I
crazy,
keep trying to tell.
Yeah, that
I
shit
keep
changed
trying
crazy.
to
fast.
Yo,
tell them. I said,
Slim,
I'm
stop
gonna keep
speaking
it
on my
real. Number
town.
one grinder. I got my sister Gloria and Tiny. They from Brevoort.
Y'all picking
They
on my
from
borough, man.
Brevoort.
I don't like
You
that shit. Man.
you
Stop picking on
they
my
from
borough.
Brevoort. They from the same projects as Fabulous. They
Fabulous,
call
yeah,
Fabulous,
them
yeah.
fabulous, yeah.
They call him Sport. They don't even call him
Yo,
Fab.
yo,
over
yo,
there. They
he
call him
ain't
Sport.
fabulous
They
no
call him
more.
Sport over there.
He ain't fabulous no more.
Yo, bro, I never had a problem over there. Man, I went to a Bronx, man, a bad, like the chick was like a 10, and she tried to cut me in the face.
Oh,
I said, I never hit a girl. I told my cousin, I said, yo, I never hit a girl in my life. I said, but if she come over here with this blade, you know that right hand straight down the pipe. And she can get
don't catch no case, Dad. Don't catch no
I
case,
told her,
bro.
I named everybody. I said, you can get your daddy, you can get your god brother, you can get your godfather. I don't care. You get your great cousin.
Don't catch no case.
I don't care. I
Don't
want
catch no
all
case,
of
bro.
Yeah, because you wasn't
Walk away.
touching me. You was not getting that razor to my face. It was not happening. Yo, the Bronx is wild, man.
Revo 3, thanks for coming. He said, do your guys know Punishing Drunk Boxing? He lives in Harlem.
Who, Punch Drunk?
Punch Drunk Boxing.
He is?
Nah,
Really?
listen.
That nigga ain't from
Listen.
Harlem, man.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
That nigga ain't
Listen.
from Harlem, bro.
Blue.
I'm not even about to comment on
Scrapbook is a Harlem / Brooklyn dude. I ain't go for a Scrapbook
boxing.
Harlem / Brooklyn dude.
I'm not even about to comment on that dude. You talking about the same dude who pretend like he was in an accident when he really wasn't? I ain't about to talk about that dude.
Yo. Do not say Brooklyn for him, man, because I'm gonna look for that fool, man. Don't say Brooklyn for that nigga.
No. I was talking about Scrapbook. I was talking about Scrapbook.
Nah, he talking about Scrapbook. He wasn't talking about Punch.
Oh, you talking about Scrapbook? Oh yeah, Scrapbook. That's right.
Yeah, Scrap.
You know what's so crazy? A lot of these dudes we want to claim that they from somewhere, but don't they know that people gonna do their homework? And when we find out that you ain't from there, bro, it's gonna be a problem.
Yep.
It's gonna be a problem, man. Like that's crazy.
I'm from the neck, bro. I'm from the neck. I'm neck strong, bro. Pause.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's how I know. As soon as you said pause, you already know what time. It's just certain ways, characteristics.
Mike, we talking about Dewey, Shalab, Balcom. We throw our neck up in here for real.
Yes, sir. I lived on Shalab. I lived in the first building on Shalab on 2819.
Yeah, see me when I got out of Highbridge.
That's the first building where that big ass flag is at, bro.
Yeah, I got out of Highbridge. It was some years back when I got out of Highbridge, but I always still represented it. When I left there, then I came to Thor's Neck, and I went from there on. I just stayed in Thor's Neck till I got older. I think I moved out of Thor's Neck when I was like 22. That was back in 05, and ever since then, you know what I mean. I would come back to visit, but then the hood started getting hot.
Keep it real. One of the worst blocks I ever seen, and one of the realest dudes I ever met was actually from the Bronx. He wasn't no offense, number one grinder. He wasn't a Brooklyn dude. His name was Animal. The dude was crazy. He was when I tell you, this dude was like a suicide bomber. The dude was a suicide bomber. He wasn't scared of nothing. When I say I never met a dude it's some dudes that'll be like, yeah, they ain't scared of a lot of things, but you know what I mean, they got some sense. This dude had we called him the automatic pilot.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you something funny. When I first met the Jad Marie Clarence, he's like you. He said, I heard me say, you from Brooklyn, right? How do you know? You just got that shit, man. He said, you from Brooklyn, right? That's how you know. You just
when number one Grinder came up here last summer for his birthday, he surprised me. Like, man, I didn't know he was coming. So when he came, it threw me off. I'm like, all right, my bro here, he back home. First of all, if nobody ever seen the number one Grinder in person, he is tall as shit. That's number one. And he got the Brooklyn walk from a mile away. He got the Brooklyn walk. When you see him, you know it's all BK. It's a BK walk.
Got that BK swag. Yeah, hell yeah.
He got that walk like, I dare you to say something. And I dare you to say something. So
Yo,
when I stood
we don't
next to
lose
him,
that, bro.
when I
We don't
stood
lose
next to
that. Wherever
him,
we go.
we walking through Harlem. Mike, look, we walking through Harlem. I feel safe. I got the big ass security guard with me. I got the number one grinder. I dare you to say something. It's gonna be a situation. But
Yes.
hey, grind is cool though. That's my brother. I love him to death,
Hell yeah.
man. But
And it's crazy
we
though, because people were saying what's up to me like I'm family. Yo, what up, fam? I say, what's up?
now Grinder had that look like, yeah, I wish you would play with me. Don't let the shoes fool you. We'll get it popping out here. Like, don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it fool you. Yo, we all got to get up. You know what's so crazy? Some way, emails, phone numbers, we got to get up, man. Because I'm telling you, man, this year, not next year, because we can't depend on next year. This year, we got to make something happen if it's possible. We got to get to some fights, but I wish y'all could make it for the Tank Davis fight on the 28th, because that's gonna be a
I'm gonna
movie.
try that. I'm
It's
gonna try
gonna
to
be
get that.
crazy.
I'm gonna try to get to that one.
That Barclays Center is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's
Yo,
gonna be
What,
crazy.
what I'm gonna do to Jamarine, because I think you got my number, Clarence. What I'm gonna do, nephew and Jamarine, in your emails, I'm gonna leave my number.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, so y'all can you just call wherever you want
Yeah,
to talk to.
send me his email, Mike Bay's email, so I can put my number in it, and we can keep in contact.
Matter of fact, you ain't have to say
I
put it in
already,
the chat.
I think I
I'll put it
already
in the chat.
emailed you. I think I already emailed
Yeah,
you.
you email me. I got you. I just got to give you my number, Jab. I'm gonna do that, but I know me and Mike, we got to get up because we gonna have to take a Bronx trip. We got to go through the net.
Yo,
He's like,
we
it's
gotta- we gotta-
different. He's like, yo, I love you, but
I just came from the
he's like,
Bronx,
it's
bro.
the Bronx.
See, I want
I
people
ain't mad
from
at
outside.
that. I ain't mad at
See, I
that.
want people from
I just came
outside
from the
to
Bronx.
hear this. I want people outside to see these uptown motherfuckers. They left me by myself. They act like I ain't nowhere to be found.
What you
hear how they
mean? What
treat
you
me,
mean,
man?
number one grinder?
What you
He
on,
just
number one
added me.
grinder?
He just
What you
said,
on, bro?
he
I
just
gotta
said,
get
yo, look, I
DK.
gotta meet Mike
I
Biggs
gotta
first.
get DK on
I
y'all.
ain't even.
I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
Listen,
I'm done, man.
don't listen. Underrated. Don't feel bad. We gonna go through Brooklyn. We gonna drop you off right by the Barclay, and we gonna come back and get you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nah, I don't
We
want to
got
go on
you.
the Barclay, man.
Bro,
We gonna come back and get you. We gonna drop you off.
I just came from New York, bro. I was there all last week.
You was in the
Word?
you was in
I was
the
in the
BX?
BX all last week, yeah.
That's crazy.
I was trying to get up with Drew, but he had, you know what I'm saying, he was busy and shit, so it's all
Yeah,
good.
Drew be having. I watch Drew every morning at 9:30. I watch him.
All right. Is your name
So,
Clarence
Mike,
McLean on that joint?
yeah,
Oh, okay. All right.
yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
I'm
I
in there
did
every.
see you. All right.
Yeah, I'm there.
All right.
I'm there almost every morning. Drew is probably one of the most entertaining dudes to watch because when you look at him, you'll think everything with him is just all seriousness, and he'll be serious, but at the same time, he be funny as hell. When he be making his jokes and videos, I'll be over there. He actually gets my morning started. Drew is a funny dude, yo.
Bro, thorough
He's
shit.
a
He's
funny.
thorough.
But I tell you what, I tell people this. I always give people a heads up. I said, let me tell you something. You don't always have to agree with what he says, but if you run up on him in the street, you bet to be prepared. Your
Don't want to
knuckle
do that.
game better be up.
Yeah.
You better be in tip-top shape,
Don't want to do
or
that.
that's your ass.
Because Bronx, yo, when he say Bronx on deck, that mean that shit really is, man. Bronx is on deck.
Yeah.
Fuck around, man. Don't fuck around. I don't fuck around.
The jaw will be on the deck. Like,
I'll
seriously,
I'll
don't
wash
run up on it.
anybody. Anybody step
Yeah.
back in, wash.
I was on Cortland Ave. That's where I was at. I was over
Man,
there.
Cortland.
That
Man,
block
Cortland,
is
Cortland.
woo. That block is
Oh,
they
yeah,
crazy. Yo, them little dudes over there crazy.
Clarence. I just sent you Mike Big Boxing email in your Facebook Messenger.
Thank you. I'm glad you did that because I really didn't feel like going back in the private chat because you know how this phone is stupid. Every time when I go in the private chat, it takes me out. This is a dumb phone. Yeah, then good looking at you. Oh, we didn't get to ask Mike about the fight tomorrow and how he felt about it.
Let's go.
Which fight?
Pick a fight, y'all. We gonna
So Sebastian Findora and Erickson Lubin.
I like Everson Lubin in this joint. I do because Sebastian is up and coming. He's still a prospect. I think this is too early for him. You know what I'm saying? To fight a killer like Lubin. Lubin's a killer, but he's also kind of chinny. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to say when Lubin fought Goucher, Goucher hurt him.
Yeah, he did. He
Right.
did. He did.
He
I
hurt him
pointed
bad.
that out in
Yeah.
the live too.
Hurt him bad. He pulled
Right.
out. He, you know what I'm
Definitely
saying?
right.
You know what I'm saying? He edged that shit out. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
was a landslide. He won the whole fight, but still, he got hurt. And Lubin's been getting hurt in his fights.
Yeah, he do.
He been getting hurt.
Because
Nah,
I'm
you're
trying,
right.
I'm trying because
You've been
yeah, because that
overanalyzing. You're overanalyzing that.
yeah, because that
I am.
yeah,
But at the
because that-
same time, Jab,
Okay.
at the same time, Fundora is open for anything. He don't fight his height. This nigga 6'7". He should be throwing jabs. He should be throwing jabs all night, fucking lubing up. But he's not gonna do that. He's always hunched over, trying to dig in that good body shot or that big uppercut or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Lubin gonna see all that shit. Lubin see everything coming anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I got Lubin for this though. You know what I'm saying? But it could be an upset. We never know, man. Boxing is boxing, bro.
and also Lubin, I think, but also Lubin. Yeah, but
I said his reach. His reach and his height. That's what bothers me. It's like, damn, Lubin, you better have a game. You better have a damn good game plan, because if that boy crack you,
and also we got to say this too, and I'm glad you brought that up, brother Mike. Lubin chin sometimes is sand.
Yeah, it's suspect. Yeah,
it is.
It is. It's suspect. Yeah,
and sometimes they don't hit him hard. He just get tappity tap, and he do got spaghetti legs sometimes.
Yeah.
One thing that I'm worried about, I think Sebastian Fundora's advantage, if he got any, I think Lubin, he bring more to the table. But outside of physicality, because I ain't gonna front, that's a tall motherfucker, but he don't use it, like Mike Big said.
And he don't use his height.
But he got a gas tank, and he could throw a million punches.
They can remind me of Hearns.
He throw a lot of ultra combos. He throw a lot of 6, 7, 8 punches. Yeah, he ain't defensively sound, but if Lubin is doing a lot of excessive movement, I got a lot of questions. What I mean? Will he be able to walk him down? Will Lubin be able to deal with that pressure? If one, I tell you what, even though I got Lubin winning, I know it ain't gonna be easy.
Exactly.
Just off of that kid's physicality. Even if you don't use his height.
Lubin can't crack.
Yeah, Lubin can crack, but I'm saying one thing about Sebastian that I hope that his trainer would teach him. You fighting a wily veteran. You gotta be paid. That's a good point that y'all talk about. Sebastian gotta stick. He gotta discipline and hit him with the jab, hit him with the 1-2.
Stick that jab.
Stick that jab, dig to the body, circle him around because Lubin is older. Tire him out, but he gotta stick. He gotta be disciplined and stick to the jab. Because if not, Lubin has seen it all. I really think that if he fight down, Sebastian fight down, Lubin gonna figure it out, and it's gonna be
lights out. Yeah,
that's what I feel. Yeah,
definitely.
All right. Next fight.
I'm be honest with you, man. Somebody going night tomorrow. It's not no decision. Somebody going to sleep tomorrow. And I'm telling you right now, I don't know if they got a pillow big enough for your man Fedor. Somebody going to sleep tomorrow.
I'd like that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I look for.
Yeah.
Yo, fellas, I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here.
Last one.
All my New Yorkers, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. It was
yeah, we're gonna close it out. Matter of fact, could you do me a favor? Can you say your last remarks and stay right there? Cause we're gonna close it out.
All right.
Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, man. I really like this live. Salute to Bruce Goals for being on with us earlier. I definitely think it was dope that
Bruce Gas.
Yeah. I can't do the.
That's what I do.
I can't do it. The car. I can't do it. Up to New York.
Yeah.
Salute to Mike Biggs, Clarence McLean, and the number one grinder. Hopefully we get to do it again. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna do it again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hopefully we get up in person. And even if you know what I mean, we don't, I hope all the Bronx brothers. Too bad Famous Athletic ain't around. He's another Bronx brother.
Oh yeah,
And you like
Famous.
that
Where he
You
been
know
at?
what? Your
He's
best
another
school
Bronx
say,
brother.
man, put
Where
some
the
respect on.
Famous
Yo,
at?
hold on.
Athletics is
Put
from
some.
the
Yo,
Bronx.
Hey, where he been at?
Whoa. Put some respect on BK, man. Y'all on my motherfucking live.
I'm
man.
just
Don't-
saying.
my
Look,
brother
I'm
from
not.
BK.
I'm with you. I'm with
Y'all
you.
getting too
I fuck
carried
with
with you,
away.
BK,
number
bro.
one
I
grinder.
fuck
I'm
with
an
BK.
Too
outcast.
carried away now.
I'm an
I fuck with the
outcast.
Burrows, man.
I'm an outcast. This is Bronx stuff. I'm still uptown, but
Nah, you
that's
know what?
Bronx
Shout
stuff.
out to
Then
shout out to the whole
now, Blue Blood, he a Harlem dude. So
Your Harlem,
you know what I
yeah,
mean.
Harlem.
You know,
That nigga
Yeah.
upstate.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
That's my nigga.
yeah. But salute to all of y'all, though. You know, on the series tip. It's definitely
Thank
dope.
you.
You know what I mean? Like I said, to be on the panel. Normally, I'm on the panel with all Texas dudes. So it's dope to have all New York dudes.
Yeah,
It's
you be holding
it's
it down,
dope to have,
dog. You be
like
holding it down,
everybody,
bro.
even if you from
Man,
the
it's
Bronx
like
or you from
the
Brooklyn, I'm
whole
from Harlem.
LDBC's Texas dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It seemed like it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it out here. We're gonna bring it to the
We
east.
gonna bring it back.
We
We're gonna
definitely
bring
need
it
an
back.
LDBC New York, man.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
know
sir.
we gotta get a Avenger Tower out here.
I'm gonna talk to the general.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Thank you. Stay right there, Jack Marie. Brother, my nephew. I said my nephew, Mike Biggs. It's always a pleasure to see you. Wish you
Yes,
and
sir.
your family the best. Last remarks, please, and don't let it be the last time. I got your information. Don't let it be the last time.
Yeah. All you gotta do is send me the link, man. I'm in there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm always free at night, man. Mike Biggs Boxing. You know what I'm saying? My what the fuck? Shopify.com. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Get that merch, man. It's already there. And I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
You on
Same
Facebook?
name, Mike Biggs Boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's me.
What's your Facebook? What's your Facebook?
Same shit. Mike Biggs Boxing.
I'm gonna look you up in a few minutes.
Yeah. And plus, respect. Much respect to you, JT. Much respect to you, Clarence McLean. Good to meet you, my good brother. I'm glad we from the same hood. Well, we lived in the same hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get up with you. I'm really gonna talk to you. You know what I mean? See who you know. You know what I'm saying? Who we, you know what I'm saying? Mutual friends. You know what I'm saying? Because Thrall's ain't getting all that big, but it's big enough. You know what I mean? Jab Jamboree. Yo, bro. Yo, you looking spicy, my guy. You looking like you ready, bro. Yo, you looking like you ready, man.
I'm gonna let you know when I land on the card too. Me and my coach.
Please let me know.
I've been worried about going to Dallas.
You already know. LDBC going straight up interview everybody. Everybody gonna interview, bro. You already know. And be on the lookout. August 6th this year. August 6th, LDBC is having a function out in Texas.
I heard about that. Right?
Yeah. So if y'all can make it, man, I'm going. So
I got
definitely gonna try to make something happen.
Come on out, man.
I'm gonna see how the change is, man. I got.
Yeah, well, we got to start saving up now, man. It's April, man. We got.
It's all love, brothers, man. Yo, I'll gladly be on any of you guys' panel. I appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for the love, man. Make sure everybody in the chat like and subscribe, man. I fuck with all of y'all, man. It's all love. Peace.
Yo, don't go nowhere.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm right here.
Yeah, Mike, check this out, bro.
Yeah.
I already told Clarence and I'm gonna tell Jamari.
Yeah.
When I get up to like 98 to 99, I'm gonna ask y'all to watch the past boxing lives that I did. Because 100 is going to be a celebration. Me and Clarence, we talked about it, and I want a full panel tonight. But I'm gonna let you know when you start reaching that 98, I'm gonna start have people just go do my thing, even through the Underrated Doctors channel too, to see what y'all like, and we gonna talk about it. But you stay right there, brother Clarence. Last remarks, please, and then I'm gonna said it.
Salute to the chat. Salute to the panel. Salute to my brother Jab. Bruce Goes for coming up. Mike Biggs. Man, we definitely all got to get up, man. And you underrated one for always thinking about me, always bringing me up. You know, never leaving me out in the cold. You know, I love you, my brother. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Don't feel bad about the Bronx thing. We were just having a moment. We love you.
No, don't worry about it because I know the people in the crowd said, "Oh, look at him, look at it." Shut up, it's just a joke, all right, dog?
I want to say too also, you know, you guys can follow me. I got a lot of stuff coming up with this amateur boxing, a lot of big stuff coming up. Follow me on Instagram, McLean Clarence, the No Duck Zone podcast. As you can see, I got my merchandise out. I got one shirt left, two X. Y'all got to get it, man. I got more merch coming. Catch me on Facebook, Clarence McLean. And then you can catch me in my other channel, McLean's Promotion. Check that out. So I'm running basically two brands right now. It's crazy, but you can catch me on both of those platforms.
So your channel's called No Duck Zone?
Yeah, No Duck Zone podcast. I'm working on the YouTube.
It's on Instagram. It's on Instagram right
yet. So I'm on Instagram with it, and with McLean's Promotion, I'm on Facebook with it. I'm getting the YouTube. I'm working on that. I'm getting that. I'm just trying to get everything situated.
You got to get that popping, bro. Got to get that popping.
Yeah,
man. Get it. Let's
definitely.
get it. You help, man. I got you.
Yeah, and that's Mike Big Boss. I got to reach out to you because on my Underrated Darkest channel, it's hard for me to get back on. I mean, it's not hard, but I need like a passcode or something, so I'm gonna need your help on that. But I'll talk to you more about that.
All right.
I'll tell you more. Now I'm gonna make it nice and sweet. Yo, this is one of the best, lives I did. Everything all right?
It seemed like the Undertaker just walked in my room because the light went out.
I saw that.
I thought Paul Bearer was finna come in here.
Ooh. Yeah, let me tell you this though. I'm really happy that y'all came. Shout out to Bruce Gas and all y'all. This New York thing, people don't understand, man. This New York thing, y'all don't know, man. If y'all ain't from New York, we can't explain that to y'all, man. Y'all don't know, man. Y'all don't know. Y'all I can't explain. Huh?
Let me tell you something. We for people who know us, because I have a lot of people do boxing I connected with outside of New York, and let me tell you something. If it wasn't for this sport, I probably wouldn't have done it. I've met some of the great. I'm cool with more people outside of New York than probably I am in the city, because you know how it is. But people know that we are more cooler than what we say we are. We're like the rest of the world. We want respect. You know what I mean? You either gonna give it to us or we gonna take it. It's that simple. That's all. But other than that, we cool. We lay back. That's all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and also there's some evergreen cemetery that I bury your ass in there and then put a tombstone set in number one grind.
I'm trying to keep it respectful, Underrated. Here you go. That's that Brooklyn shit. Here we go. Here we go.
It is.
I know it just came out. Brooklyn, come back in.
That's that ODB and MOP. That here it go. It's coming out of you.
Yeah.
Jesus, man. Can you just leave that Biggie I shot you attitude back in Brooklyn?
I try. I just can't sometimes. Brooklyn, you gotta come back in, okay? Come back in. Okay.
Nah, you can't come back to the city. You stay where you at, Underrated. You good right where you at. Don't come back to the city. You stay right where you at. The streets are safer with you not here.
It's been a pleasure, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. But I'm gonna say one more last before everybody leave and everything. It might I might do a aftermath one of those fights. I'm gonna let y'all know. I don't know how short it's gonna be, but watch out for your links. Because we might had to do a breakdown and stuff. I'm gonna get in touch with you because I talked to UC and then I'm gonna reach out to you. And I'm gonna send a link to you, Mike Box. Boxer, matter of fact, I'm gonna send you because you got my number, right, Clarence?
Yeah, I got your number.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Hey, JT, you out here with where I'm at, bro?
That's right.
I'm in Maryland, bro. You already know.
Oh, yo. Oh, yeah. Oh, what part of Maryland you from?
I'm
Yo,
in Silver Spring, bro. I'm close to DC.
Oh, yo, man. I'll talk to a honey out
I'm
there.
coming out. I'm
Maryland.
coming out. I'm coming out to Maryland too before the year end. I'm gonna be out.
I like the kids.
I'm gonna go to Tank Davis Gym when I come to Maryland. So I'm gonna let you know,
Yeah,
Mike.
I'll go with you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know.
Yo, you're like 3 hours away, though. You're like 3 hours away.
What part of VA you in?
Newport News.
Hey, that's not 3 hours, nigga. That's 2. I got my homies. My homies live out there, bro.
What?
Yeah, my homies.
You know we got like up, man.
You see how now you see how God works.
Hey,
This is not by accident. This is
I
not by
always
accident.
go to Newport News, bro. All my niggas, and they all from Brooklyn.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Yo,
I'm
gonna take my
I tell Underrated this all the time. You never get the man upstairs never places you when you're not supposed to be.
That's
this is not by accident.
Never.
This is God's work. This is God's work.
Facts.
That's right. And you
Facts
know
on
what?
any
Underrated. I gotta get off because I'm gonna be divorced if I stay on here with you any longer.
No.
Yeah, I had to make move too. Yeah, Underrated, man.
Yeah, no. Thank you all. Thank you. But the Jamboree, and
Yo, Jab, I'm gonna send you my number. And Mike, I'm gonna send you mine too, man. So I'm gonna get to that as soon as I get off here.
Do that, bro. I got you.
If you can reach
All right,
out
man.
tomorrow. All right,
Link
yo.
up, man.
Have a good night. This is the last of the Underrated boxing talk.
Peace.
Number 71. Peace. Mike, I'm gonna see you my number in a few minutes.
All right, my God. Peace, bro.
Peace.
Appreciate you.
All right, anytime. Appreciate y'all too. This one is Ghost.